know, I feel like I should just start every video like this. I'm just here at my door, rethinking life. Hi, I'm... Dang it. I knew I should have forced something else. There. Hi, I'm Sprite, and today we are going to follow a Bob Ross tutorial on my door. Last time we had this beauty. Oh man, isn't that gorgeous? This time, we're gonna work on this one, and hopefully I will get the entire door and not just, you know, that small area right there. We're gonna see how this works out. So, first of all, yes, these are the exact same pants I wore last time. Second of all, no, Patricia, I'm not changing. Deal with it. This is called quarantine casual, okay? And it's really windy outside. Mother Nature thinks that it's fall, so we're gonna be dealing with that. So, if you didn't watch my video from last week, I try to follow Bob Ross tutorial on my door. Yeah. I painted it a while back, and then procrastination came in, was like, no, we'll leave it, it's fine. Now that I'm stuck home for a while, I decided now is the time to try and finish painting it. I was like, I'm just gonna take Bob Ross tutorials and kind of match them with the different seasons. He didn't have one that was really springy, so I had to go with this one. It was as close as I could get. My mom walked in, she looked, and she was like, I thought you said you were doing spring. And I was like, yeah, are you saying this isn't spring? My setup is the exact same. I have 50,000 brushes with me. Again, I'm gonna use literally the exact same one. I'm wearing the same pants, so why not just use the same of everything? Yeah, there's paint on the back here. But first of all, don't get mad. So you know how I said procrastination kicked in with the whole not finishing painting my door about 2 months ago? So the procrastination hit again, and I never cleaned this. So yeah, that's about my entire life right here. This is what my life looks like. It's just a whole bunch of colors, sort of mixed together, kind of not. So this is what we're working with. Yay! Welcome to the channel.
I'm glad you could join us today.
Oh no, he's starting with black. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. That's okay.
I thought today I'd show you a little painting that is so simple that even if you've never painted, you can do this one, guarantee.
Guaranteed. Yeah. Okay, I'm trusting you, Bob Ross. Apparently this one is nowhere near as easy as I thought it was. Apparently, he just painted the whole thing black. I still don't know how to hold this, so I'm just holding it how I feel like holding it. I guess we're definitely not going to make the same mistake we made the first time, because the entire thing's going to be black. Oh yeah. I have a cloth this time. I don't have to use my leg. Sorry, Bob Ross, I love you, but I can't art like you can. How has your day been? Mine's been pretty boring. I got some schoolwork done, so that's great. I can't go out. I'm just as stuck inside as you are. Although all of my art classes have been canceled until further notice, so that's great. I'm actually kind of okay with it because it's like, you know, I have more time to do this. I probably should have found one first, and then done all of this stuff. I'm never prepared for anything. So it's painted black, badly painted black. I looked on YouTube and I watched all these videos of people being like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. My picture is so bad. And I'm like, excuse me. I think it's just like a natural thing though. They know that they can do better. so they look at what they've done and they're like, I can do better than this. So therefore, this sucks. They don't give themselves enough credit because they're just like, I can do better than that. Therefore, what I've done already is terrible. And it's like, you know, that mental state. It's not good because then everything you look at that you've done, you don't feel good about it. Because even though you can do better, you should still be able to say, well, at least I did it. Just because I didn't do that good, I shouldn't be pushing myself down for that. Because I still did it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I've had 2 cups of green tea today, so if I seem a little ooh, then you know why. As you can tell, it's really streaky, but you know what? It's good enough. We're gonna leave it there, let it dry, and then we will continue. So it's finally dry now, right? I can hear my cat walking towards my door. There he is.
I'm going to show you how to take gesso. We use black, white, and gray gesso.
Okay, so he has a white gesso. I don't know what that is.
A little bit of gesso. And let's go right up here. First thing we want to do is figure out where our light source is. And all you have to do, maybe it's right here, just a little bit off center. Start with the lightest area and begin working outward. See? Maybe this is a joy of paper towel painting. There. But you want this to be your brightest area in the painting. So we just start from there and we work outward. Outward, outward, outward.
I've got the gesso.
Now where we have the light area, I'm going to use black gesso. Where we have the dark area, I'll use white gesso and gray in the middle. I want to graduate the color. That's all we're doing. So let's start and do some little background trees. I'll take this little foam brush and go through a little bit of the black gesso. Just load it up. It doesn't really matter. Something about like so. Okay, see we have both sides with a little bit of black on. I hope that shows. And we go up in here and we have to make our first major decision. Where up here does our tree live? All you do is touch, and as you work down, apply more pressure, and automatically your tree trunk will get larger toward the base. And trees normally look better if they're bigger on the bottom. So, there we go. Something about like so. So you just put in as many or as few trees as you want in your world.
So he's using a foam brush, which I don't have.
We're going to put some little indications. You could do it with a paper towel. I'll just use this little foam brush. Think where light's coming through. I'm just going to take a little foam brush and just touch. Just touch. You can do it with anything. See there? Just gesso. Just white gesso. I'm going into some gray gesso. But I want the edges to be nice and bright. There, see? Maybe over here on the other side. Just a little bit more of that to sort of bring all this together. It's up to you where you want these things to live. Back into the gray so it gets a little duller. Here and there we can even take a little black. Just play these back and forth so you get all these beautiful variations. I'm using a little black and a little gray mixed together here. Figure out where your path lives. And just take this little foam brush and basically lay it in. See there? That's all. And just like when we're normally painting, we need to lay that path down in there a little bit. So we put a bush over here on this side. Just like so. I want the front of it to be darker than up there because it would be closer to the light source. About like that.
So you're probably wondering why I have different clothes on. It's been a few days. Let me explain. I was going to finish this Saturday, but I got distracted. I mean, it was either do this or sit down and watch Onward. Obviously, I chose the second one. As it's been quite a few days, this is most definitely dry. And if it's not, that would be weird. It's dry. I already have all the paints down. I am prepared to color this now, but I will show you how it's gone so far. Prepare yourself. So this is it so far. There's a lot of space down there. I should have made the path a little longer, like go here and then down, but it's dry now and I don't care enough to change it. So, don't make fun of my outfit. I really tried. Actually, no, I didn't. Anyway, though, I still didn't clean this. What do you expect at this point?
Let me show you how easy this is to. I'm gonna go right into a small amount of phthalo blue. Phthalo blue. Very little paints are required for this painting. Very, very little. You can always add more. Let's go up here. Start at the top. And all we're doing in reality is putting a glaze right over the top of our gesso. Isn't that fantastic? This makes some of the most gorgeous little paintings. And they're wonderful to do for friends and family because they'll just be amazed at how fast they happen. I'm gonna take that right down to just the tops of these little bushy looking things that we made. There. This liquid clear is one of the neatest things we've ever come up with. It really does work. Now, isn't that gorgeous? It's a deep blue.
He's going into a color called phthalo blue, and I think I have a color that's really close to that. Ooh, that's too much water.
Take Indian yellow. Once again, you need very little paint. Indian yellow is transparent. Okay, let's go up in here. That's the reason I picked the Indian yellow over the other yellows we use. And I'm gonna start right in here. We'll just cover the whole thing, it doesn't matter. Like so, with Indian yellow.
Okay, so once again, I have a lot of room here, whereas oh shoot, well, I just ruined it. So it's done. It doesn't look like summer at all. It looks like I took a black and white photo and I tried to paint over it. You know, maybe I'll just show you. I might go in and add some light up here or something. I don't know. It's really bad. It looks like it's really bad. This is so terrible. That was the area where I hit it with my pinky nail and just scratched it. Okay, so I added a bit more here. I'm finished before I ruin it anymore. So I want to go in. I have a bit of a too much gene, so I'm not really sure when to quit, but like I want to add so many more. I want to add one going up here. And it's like, okay, well, calm down. You thought this one was bad. Wait till you get a look at this. It's like this should have been fall. I'm getting more fall vibes from this. There's no leaves on the trees. It's just a lot of fall vibes. Yeah, cool. Anyway, this is the end product. I guess that's it. Be like, wow, you are a terrible friend. I'd be like, yeah.